It is the 6-year anniversary of the arson fire that killed 4 sisters in Flora.
Investigators are still working to bring the girls justice in criminal court, but their mother now pursuing other options in civil court. News 8's Danielle Zlokowski explains where each case stands.
Galen Rose survived the arson fire that killed her 4 daughters, but she's forced to live with this loss every single day. Her attorney says Rose is fighting for justice and accountability against her landlords for not having the required amount of working smoke detectors in the home at the time of the fire.
Indiana law requires that smoke detectors be installed outside of each bedroom and that they be working. Well, when Galen rented this apartment, there weren't any.
The complaint filed in a United States District Court claims there was one smoke detector found on the ground in the property with no batteries.
But what we do know is that had there been working smoke detectors in the home, these children would have had an opportunity to escape the fire.
The suit lists the landlord company, Birch Tree Holdings, and the individuals, Joshua Ayers and Troy Helderman, as responsible for the lack of working fire detectors. The defendant's expert fire witness, Todd Hedrick, said it cannot be reliably concluded that Ms. Rose would have had sufficient time to wake herself and her children and safely egress from the structure in an intentionally set fire scenario, even with a functional smoke alarm in the kitchen or living room.
What we're looking for in the civil case is justice and accountability for these 4 children and Galen Rose, who almost lost her life that night as well.
Indiana State Police Sergeant Jeremy Pierce tells News 8 we continue to actively investigate it. We put all available resources towards any tips and leads that come in. Pierce would not comment on the volume of tips or the status of the case on the 6-year anniversary. In an interview about the nearby Delphi murder case, ISP Superintendent Doug Carter commented on the Flora arson case. These 4 girls were killed less than 3 months prior to Abby and Libby in a town just 15 minutes away.
On my way up here, I stopped in Flora and sat across the street in a gravel parking lot there, and I just thought to myself, I hope that one day we can do the same thing for those 4 little girls. And I hope that we can. They're very different, both with tragic outcomes. So we will continue to do everything that we can with that investigation. Any notion that we're not is just simply not accurate.
She is doing, I think, remarkably well under the circumstances. But, this type of grief, when you lose a child, it's like losing a limb. It's something that you will never fully recover from.
Alvarez explained the suit will be against both the individual landlords and their company, Birch Tree Holdings, because Indiana law states each individual is responsible for ensuring there are working smoke detectors in a property. The legal team expects to enter a jury trial sometime in 2023. Danielle Zlokowski, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.